The old mansion stood at the edge of town, shrouded in mystery and whispered tales of the past. Its crumbling facade loomed over the overgrown garden, casting long shadows that seemed to dance in the moonlight. For years, the mansion had remained abandoned, its secrets buried within its decaying walls. One fateful night, a young journalist named Claire received an anonymous tip about the mansion's dark history. Intrigued by the possibility of a groundbreaking story, she set out to uncover the truth behind the rumors that had plagued the town for generations. As Claire approached the mansion, a sense of foreboding washed over her, the air heavy with the weight of forgotten memories. The front door creaked open with a haunting groan, revealing a grand foyer cloaked in shadows. Dust motes danced in the dim light, and the silence was palpable, broken only by the sound of Claire's footsteps echoing through the empty halls. Guided by the faint glow of her flashlight, Claire ventured deeper into the mansion, her heart pounding in her chest. The rooms were frozen in time, their furnishings draped in tattered sheets, like ghosts of a bygone era. As she explored the abandoned chambers, she felt as though unseen eyes were watching her every move, a chill running down her spine. In the library, Claire discovered a collection of old journals and letters, their pages yellowed with age. As she pored over the faded ink, a chilling narrative emerged, revealing a tale of betrayal, tragedy, and a curse that had befallen the mansion's former inhabitants. The story told of a wealthy family who once called the mansion home, their lives torn asunder by greed and dark desires. A forbidden love affair had sparked a chain of events that led to a series of mysterious deaths and the disappearance of the family's youngest daughter, Isabel. Determined to unravel the mystery, Claire delved deeper into the mansion's secrets, following a trail of clues that led her to a hidden passage concealed behind a false wall. As she descended into the darkness, the air grew colder, and the whispers of the past echoed through the winding corridors. In the heart of the hidden passage, Claire discovered a long-forgotten chamber adorned with strange symbols and flickering candlelight. The walls were lined with portraits of the mansion's former residents, their eyes seeming to follow her every move with a malevolent gaze. At the center of the room, a dusty old chest lay open, revealing a collection of ancient artifacts and a weathered journal that bore Isabel's name. With trembling hands, Claire began to read the journal's entries, each one more chilling than the last, detailing Isabel's descent into madness and her pact with a dark entity that lurked within the mansion's walls. As Claire reached the final pages of the journal, a sudden gust of wind extinguished the candles, plunging the chamber into darkness. Panic gripped her heart as she felt a presence looming behind her, cold fingers brushing against her neck. With a gasp, Claire turned to face the shadowy figure that stood before her, its eyes gleaming with a malevolent light. It was Isabel, her ghostly form twisted by rage and despair, a spectral echo of the tragedy that had befallen her so long ago. In a voice that echoed through the chamber like a mournful wail, Isabel revealed the dark secret that had bound her to the mansion for eternity. She spoke of a curse that had been unleashed by the sins of the past, condemning her and her family to an endless cycle of suffering and torment. Trembling with fear, Claire realized the true horror of the mansion's legacy and the danger that lurked within its walls. With a newfound resolve, she vowed to break the curse and free Isabel's restless spirit from its eternal prison. Armed with the knowledge she had uncovered, Claire set out to confront the darkness that had plagued the mansion for so long. Guided by Isabel's spectral presence, she navigated the labyrinthine corridors and hidden chambers, facing twisted illusions and malevolent entities that sought to thwart her at every turn. As she neared the heart of the mansion, Claire discovered a hidden chamber that housed the source of the Cursi Euro, a cursed artifact that pulsed with dark energy, its malevolent power feeding off the suffering of the mansion's tormented spirits. With a steady hand and a resolute heart, Claire reached out to the artifact, determined to break the curse and free Isabel's soul from its grip. As she touched the cursed object, a blinding light engulfed the chamber, and a deafening roar filled the air as the mansion trembled with the force of the curse being shattered. When the light faded and the dust settled, Claire found herself standing in the empty chamber, the cursed artifact reduced to ashes at her feet. A sense of peace washed over